And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Pass to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Jacks up a three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant surveying the D. Wells wide open. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City trailing. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the rejection by Jackson. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Great tee that time from Bain. Morant outside. Off target from three-point range.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D.A., the versatility. That is pretty special. Pass to Wells. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edey. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder with the lead. Inside. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got his first 2 points.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Morant with the bucket.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the baseline jumper, no good. And they double up Morant. Pass to Wells. Back to Jackson. Outside, Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Back to Morant. To the paint. Edey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First personal foul. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From past the arc.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The three from Morant. That ball can't find the basket. His 6th miss in 9 shots. Yes, that goes in. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And again, Memphis no good. Outside Williams. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last throw. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Drake.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
.34 seconds left here in the second. Hartenstein in the high post. They set the pick. Outside. Wells with it. He has yet to score. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Williams. No good with the wing jumper. Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Stolen by Dort. The shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Live From the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Morant. On the wing, Jackson for the lead. On the rebound goes to the Thunder.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Dort wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Outside, Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
On the wing, Williams. Jaren Jackson. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Kicked away. Here's Edey. Banked in off the glass. Edey's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Inside. And he jams it with authority.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And the rejection by Jackson. On the wing, Bain. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The offensive rebound. Holmgren on the follow. Got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Outside Jackson. Ball's knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Dort. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Lugens Dort is the guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Morant. It's tipped. They recover it. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the Thunder making a switch here. And Mitchell drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside Jackson. From downtown, Wells' shot is good. Wells has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Out to the right wing. Back to Morant. 1:04 left here in the third quarter. Outside for Jackson. Just 3 to shoot. For Mitchell. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And great from deep, Jackson. No issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
Outside, Payne. Jackson looking around. Pass to Edey. Second shot opportunity. The second effort. Back to Jackson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Bounce pass from Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Left side, Payne to the middle. Out to Morant. Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front, up 4. And when we return... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Thunder. Morant outside. Drives to the hoop. Outside Jackson. Down low. Here's Edey. Outside Payne. 2 on the clock. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Payne seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Edey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height.
Here's Edey. Poked away. In the corner, it's Payne. 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Holmgren. Stolen by Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Outside for Jackson. Second chance shot. And it's blocked.
And that's a relentless effort from Dort. Just a great physical defender.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down. Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Knocked away. Morant with the steal. Wells in the corner. Pass to Edey.
2 minutes remaining at the game.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Williams can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one's good. Morant.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Here's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. 17 points for Williams. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow. You see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Bain. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Edey. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, better box out. Saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Morant outside. Pass to Wells. And here's Jackson. Morant right side. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now off the inbound. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Caruso. And that one comes up a bit short. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul. At the line.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball to the inside. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And here's Morant. And finished off by Morant. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They didn't make it in.
Yeah, I've been way too deep to ever let one